Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back with another Hot Topics. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, we talked about the guy that was on Tasha K's show. Aveon Foster, I believe. I can't remember his last name. We're just going to call him Aveon. Aveon, I think he went, I think Kevin changed his name to PM, but he was on Tasha K's show. And I was stuck in the middle. Like, is this boy lying or is he telling the truth? I didn't know. Like, I think, what I think it is now? Let me just say this. I think that I think that a lot of people feel like they have to make a decision on certain things right off the bat. Like, I don't think that people think that it's okay to say, bitch, I don't know. I don't know if he's lying or telling the truth. I don't know if she's lying or telling the truth. I don't want to say she's lying, or I don't want to say he's lying because he could be telling the truth. There's just not enough information out right now for me to determine if this person is lying or telling the truth. And I feel like some people have to just straight off the rip say he lying or he telling the truth. Anyways, what I said all of that to say is yesterday I was stuck in the middle of whether or not this guy was lying or telling the truth. Now I think I'm more leaning to him telling the truth. Last night I was at work and I started to think about some of the things that I said in the video, and then it kind of like a light bulb went off in my head. Remember when he was talking about how it's a different feeling when two men have sex? It's not the same as, like, basically saying, like, when there's two manly men involved, it's not about, it's just more of an adrenaline rush. And I remember me saying in the video that almost sounded like somebody coached him. Like, when someone is taking advantage of someone, especially like a straight man who lives his life, a gay man who lives his life as a straight man and doesn't want to come to terms with his sexuality, that sounded like something a straight man would tell another man to try to convince him that what they're doing, this isn't gay. This ain't no gay shit. This is just this is what men do. That's why we huffing and puffing. That's why it's more of an adrenaline rush. So, no, we not gay. This not none of that gay shit. And I think he's telling the truth. I think that this is what I think happened. I think that Kevin like to eat dirty booty hole. I think that Kevin came over to that condo one night. That boy had just gotten to taking a shit. He didn't care. He put his face in that boy booty hole. He smelled boo boo and he went to town anyways. Girl, we gonna start calling him Shitty Kevin. I think that he convinced Aveon that what they're doing is not gay. He's not gay. This is what manly men do. Aveon not lying. Kevin like boy booty. He like pussy. He like, what is it called when you pretty much don't have us? Is it pansexual? I think it's there's so many sexuals out here. Saposexual. I think that's more like the mind, right? Or something like that. Pansexual. I think he's a pansexual. I think like you don't look at gender. Or something like that. Girl, Pepper look like a drag queen. I'm watching Good Morning America with Sarah and Michael, and Pepper and Salt and Pepper on there. When I tell you that goddamn Pepper has on a face full of makeup, bitch. Girl, she has on a face full of beat. Anyways, girl, yeah, Kevin, I think Aveon is telling the truth. I think Kevin took advantage of him. I think that Kevin knew that, like most people, they want to live out their dreams, and he felt like maybe, and I mean this I don't mean this to be funny. Aveon doesn't come up, and I'm not saying that. I think it was easier to take advantage of Aveon because Aveon doesn't come across as one of the smartest. Smart people get taken advantage of all the time, but Aveon does come across as a little bit, So I think it was easier to take advantage of him. and he wanted to be a singer. Kevin probably convinced him, hey, this is what we do. This is what men do. This is what niggas do. And let me just say something too. Because somebody left a comment about saying that I was basically trying to perpetuate that. Why is she being so animated? Anyways, they were saying I was trying to perpetuate that gay men and straight men can't be friends. And that's not what I was trying to do. This may sound ignorant what I'm about to say, but this is just how I feel. I feel like gay men and straight men can be friends. I feel like gay men and straight men should be friends because there's really no difference. The only difference in us is you lay down with a woman and I lay down with a nigga. That's pretty much it. But everything else we can have in common. We can have sports in common. We can have music in common. We can have, all types of stuff. You can literally be the reflection of a straight man except that you're just gay. However, with that being said, I also give a side eye to these men who live straight lives and all of your male friends are gay. Not 2 of my friends are gay. Not 3 of my friends are gay. Not 4 of my friends are gay. But I have 10 male friends and all 10 of my friends are homosexual. I don't know why. So did y'all just grow up? So you just met these people along the way? I'm sorry, it may sound ignorant, but I just don't believe that a straight man can be friends with a group full of homosexuals and he's not hiding something. Now, maybe if it was 50-50, busted down the middle, okay. Like I said, it may be ignorant, but that's just me. I'm cool with a lot of straight men at my job. We're not necessarily friends outside of work, but we're cool as fuck at work. I would consider them my friends at work. We laugh, talk, all that stuff. No issues. They know I'm gay. It's not an issue. They don't disrespect me. I don't disrespect them. We reading each other. Well, they don't say read. We say read. We reading each other, shading each other. They call them Joneses. All that. We do all that at work. It's like a real cool environment. There have been times where they have invited me out. Like, hey, I'm having a house party. Oh, you want to come? Matter of fact, one of the guys invited me to his house party. This was actually, I was going to Atlanta for MLK Pride. And then I was supposed to go to Grooves one Friday. But anyway, so that's not what I'm saying. I just wanted to put that out there. I know what I'm saying. I'm saying that when it's a straight dude and all 10 of his homeboys are doing kicks and splits and cartwheels, then I low-key think you want to do kicks and splits and cartwheels too. You're just nervous to do them. But no, gay men and straight men very well can be friends. And they should be friends. Anyways, Lori, Loughlin, Becky, look, y'all, some of the people out there who know about the law gonna have to break this down for me, because they said this bitch done pled not guilty. And they paid for their daughter to get into college. They say her and her husband pled not guilty. Now, how can you plead not guilty over something that you know you did? Like, I know this, to me, it's a difference between Jussie Smollett, and them. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. You could not prove that Jussie did that. Like, I told somebody at my job, like, their whole thing was the guys were in the store buying the Make America Great Again hats. Okay, how do you know those hats weren't for Jussie? Prove to me that those hats were Jussie. That Jussie sent them into the store to buy those hats. I felt like a lot of Jussie's case was people trying to play connect the dots. Like, I think this goes right here, this, and this. But you don't know for a fact. Like, is it a fact that, girl, you paid these people $500,000 for guaranteed admission for one of your dumbass daughters? Like, and on some real shit, I don't like how the media is trying to act like these kids are just innocent. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm not saying they should be held. I don't think they should bear the responsibility, because at the end of the day, they are teenagers, they are kids. But for y'all to act like these bitches didn't know what was going on, y'all know, straight up. You know when your grades are good in high school, You know when your grades are bad in high school. You know when your grades meet the criteria to get into a school, and you know when they don't. And I don't give a damn when nobody say Olivia J and those other white bitches and them other white boys. They all knew what was going on. They knew they was half-assing in high school. They knew they didn't have no business getting into no USC or no Harvard or no whatever they was going to school at. They knew it. They knew mommy and daddy's going to take care of it. We're good. Mommy and daddy's going to take care of it. They knew. But everybody trying to paint this narrative out there, oh, the kids didn't know. No, the kids knew. Them kids knew what the fuck was going on. They 18. And they might not be smart enough to get into school, but they smart enough to know their ass need to be there. Now, Lori, I don't know what Lori gonna do, because can they prove that they didn't actually give the money for guaranteed admission? I don't know. Insecure. I'm gonna say Insecure not coming back into 2020. I'm so pissed off. Insecure is one of my favorite shows. I have been a fan of Issa Rae since the Awkward Black Girl on YouTube. I have been a huge fan of hers. I think the bitch is pregnant, low key. You know they say she engaged. I think she pregnant, and they just pushing the show back until after she dropped this load. You know the new guy, what's his name? Dro, the one who was fucking with Molly, the one who was in an open relationship. You know he on a new show, so I don't even know if he's coming back or not. But he's on a show that's coming on BET with Lauren London. Lauren London, he was never cute to me. Anyways, I guess he don't like niggas anyway, so I guess it don't matter, right? Even if he did, that don't mean he gonna like me. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Look, I watched the reunion yesterday, and something is wrong with Nene. Something is wrong with Nene. That's all I can say. You know, she's very passive aggressive. Like, you can't be like, basically, I'm not worried about y'all, ain't nothing wrong with me, and then you basically pretty much treat somebody like shit on the bottom of your shoe. Like, bitch, clearly something is wrong, bitch. I think it's so funny how, I was thinking about this yesterday. I think it's so funny how they gave Kenya hell about not the producers. I don't know if Kenya's coming back next season or not. I hope she is. But it's so funny how they gave Kenya hell on not showing her husband, not wanting to show her husband, not showing the fact that she got married. And for the last 2 seasons, they haven't even brought the husbands out. They brought out Greg for the reunion because Greg was Nene's storyline. But other than that, you don't see the boyfriends or husbands on the show. So y'all did all of that. And for the last 2 reunions, y'all ain't even brought out the husbands. Girl, on some real shit, Real House, we don't give a fuck about, we don't care about, the only person who kept it entertaining was Peter. Other than that, like, I don't care if I see Todd. Apollo was fine. Apollo, with his scamming ass. But if you really think about it, like, they really don't offer anything to the show. Like, I can live with just the show being just about the women. Anyways, Nene needs some help. Nene needs some help. I think that once these girls, Nene, who you gonna shoot with, bitch? Like, it's sad because you can tell that, I don't know. I don't even talk about Nene no more. Gayle King. Girl, the girls, they said the girls at CBS Morning, the show that Gayle's on, they said the girls are pissed off because Gayle, they're nervous because Gayle, I guess, just got a hefty raise. Come on, Gayle, bitch. Get money, bitch. Let me tell y'all something. Now the girls nervous because they feel like the show can't, I guess they can't afford that. As much money as y'all shell out to white folks, from Matt, and I know these are different networks, I understand, but at the end of the day, I guarantee you, well, I ain't gonna say I guarantee you, I feel like it's the same white people writing the same checks, whether it's for CBS, NBC, or whatever. Megyn Kelly walked away with every single penny of her contract after she got fired for being a racist on goddamn television. Bitch wasn't even good, was horrible at her job. Horrible at her job. And still walked away, I think, with what, $60 million? Matt Lauer is another one, got fired for up there harassing bitches. Now y'all want to get mad because you got this black woman who finally getting a couple of more pennies, and y'all mad about it? Y'all nervous about the show? Girl, no, you not. Because I guarantee you, if it was any one of them white bitches up there, wouldn't nobody be saying nothing. Y'all need to support Gayle King. Support any black person who getting their goddamn coin. Because they been giving coin away to the white people, and they half-ass doing their job. Not even good at their job, okay? Look at Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly was not good, was horrible at her job. Horrible. Ratings sucked. How are you horrible at your job, not just, and then you still walk away with 60 million, bitch? Girl. Must be good to be white and mediocre. Anyway, shout out to the white people who watch my videos. Shout out to y'all. Y'all sticking it out, baby, honey, okay? Anyways, bye, y'all.